and the latest in wedding trends and gifts. Great ideas for every couple.
We're going to check in with our very lovely Lisa Quinn right now. Hi, Lisa.
Hello. You know, it's wedding season, whether you like it or not. I'm going to one every Saturday for the next month. If you buy that engaged couple who has it all, I've got some great gift ideas for every happy couple. Let's take a look. Wedding season is upon us, so if you or someone you love are thinking about getting married, you can't forget about those registries. There are a lot of new and unique items that people are registering for now, and so we want to discuss some of the trends. We're here at Pottery Barn, and I'm joined with wedding planner Amy Nichols. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Lisa.
Let's talk about some of the more unique items that people are putting on their registries these days.
There's a ton of items that you can personalize, but one thing that's great for a couple are personalized robes.
Sure.
You may want to find out from a family member or a bridesmaid what initials the couple is using.
Right. So many times now, the woman might not take the man's last name.
Exactly. Or she uses her middle name or her maiden name for her middle initial. So that's important to check out. And with personalized gifts, they do require a little bit of extra time, so just keep that in mind when you're giving the gift. Towels are a standard. What could one couple want more than, new towels?
And if you're a little nervous about colors because you might not know what the couple wants, white towels are always the way to go.
Exactly. White towels are crisp, and again, you can monogram them, and they'll look great in their bathroom. These are 100% organic cotton fiber towels.
Oh, these are nice.
Pottery Barn also has over here some 100% organic cotton fiber sheet sets.
Oh, fantastic. And I see you've got some frames here. You could probably monogram those as well, right?
Exactly. You could do something like the date, you could put the couple's name, or even just a sentiment if you wanted to.
What about the registry list that you have here?
Sure. So Pottery Barn has a great registry checklist and a whole packet for new couples when they're registering. What's great is you can meet with a registry associate who can walk you through all of the essentials and let you know what it is that you need.
That's great for the panicked bride because you've got so much to think about.
Exactly.
And if you've got something you can write down, at least you know you're not going to forget anything.
Yeah, take this home even if you're not sure exactly what you want to register for on the day that you go into the store. You can take it home, decide what it is that you're looking for.
Yeah!
Are still choosing to register for formal china, but we've seen a shift in the industry, and more couples are just registering for basics or even 2 sets of basics.
That makes so much more sense because nobody's really entertaining like that anymore.
Exactly. People entertain more casually. The other thing I would always tell couples to do is to register for more than 8 place settings. At this time in your life, you may not be entertaining that many people, but there will come a time when you're hosting Thanksgiving or you're hosting a major holiday and you want the 12 pieces.
You don't want the people at the end with the plastic plateware, right? I get
Exactly.
you.
So what we have here is 4 different sets of everyday dishware, and where we've made them unique is by bringing in different linens and obviously napkin rings and napkins as well. The one piece of advice I would give couples is that you want to register for your linens and your decorative accessories closer to the event date. Those are seasonal items, so they will sell out.
I see.
Register for them close to your wedding date.
Okay, great. And then let's talk a little bit about stemware and flatware, too. I see there's a lot of different choices now.
Sure. So we have 4 different very unique glassware choices here. Here are the stemless ones. I'm a big fan of these. You can put them in the dishwasher.
I think they're so great for parties, too, because these tall ones, sometimes, if you're entertaining for big groups, sometimes they get knocked over. These are practical.
Exactly.
Is it true that you have a whole year to buy somebody a present?
That is kind of a misconception in the wedding industry. It's never too late to give a good gift, but I always suggest that gift givers give a gift prior to the event date, the wedding date. That way you can choose something that's on the registry and not wait until there's, 1 cup left and 1 plate.
And then for the same thing, probably the thank you notes need to go out pretty soon after you get the gift too, right?
Exactly. That's another common misconception, is that the bride has all the time in the world to send thank you notes. But again, you want to get those out right away. Get them out as you open gifts. That way it's not a burden.
And that way the people know that the presents got there too.
Exactly. It is okay to call and find out if a gift arrived. If you haven't heard from the bride in, say, a month or 2, it's absolutely okay to call and say, did you receive my gift? I just want to make sure it arrived safely.
Joining us now in studio with even more hot wedding gift ideas is wedding planner Amy Nichols. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Lisa.
You had some great ideas when we were out in the field, but now I want to talk about this whole wedding registry thing.
Sure.
You can get overwhelmed with it. There are so many different things. There are these bread makers and noodle makers and so many things. And, you might not get it all. So what are the best, most basic things to register for?
Sure. The one thing I would always encourage a bride to register for is great quality basics. And we've got 2 great examples of French porcelain ware here. We've got kind of a more elegant setting that would obviously work for dinner.
Right.
And then over here we have something that's a little more casual. We've got a blue rimmed plate. We've made it a little more informal with a yellow napkin and also a napkin ring. Another thing that you could do to make it a little more fun is this gorgeous plate.
I love this idea. You know, in my own home, I only have white plates just because they're easy. If you break one, it's easy to replace.
Exactly.
It always looks the same, but you can dress them up with these little salad plates.
Exactly, and this is a Mediterranean porcelain plate that's made in Umbria. It's an exclusive to Williams-Sonoma, and I just think it's gorgeous.
You were telling me about these plates earlier, too, about how they're chip resistant.
Exactly. What's even better about all of these is they're chip-proof. You can use them in the microwave, and they're also dishwasher safe.
You really got to think about that, because you can register for this really fancy china, and then if it breaks in the dishwasher, you can't microwave it. I mean, a lot of couples that are getting married aren't really even thinking about kids now either. But you know, the kids are going to destroy.
These are going to last through all stages of your life. So you just, again, you're wanting great quality basics, and these will be very durable for kids.
Excellent, excellent. Tell me about this product right over here. This was something I'd never heard of before.
This is really cool. This is, again, another exclusive to Williams-Sonoma. It's an aroma and tasting kit from Le Nez de Vin. And it's, again, it's one of those great gifts that's super unique. It's something that would be great for a couple who's maybe gotten married, or is getting married for the second time.
Right.
Perhaps getting married a little later in life. And you can pair them with these Riedel Sommelier glasses. This is a burgundy glass that we have here. This is a really sophisticated, unique gift, and one that any couple that's a wine lover or wine connoisseur will love.
So maybe if you're having like a dinner party, I know like when couples get married, they love to throw a bunch of dinner parties.
Exactly.
This would be such a wonderful kind of theme for the party.
Exactly.
Now,
and
see, I'm smelling like chocolate, maybe some raspberry.
And it comes
in
in
a glass of wine.
A red wine and a white wine set.
Oh, well, that's nice. And then tell me what this is right next to it. I was curious about this when I saw it come out.
This is a great gift. What this is it's a monogrammed water carafe. And this is a lovely thing that even a bride could give to someone who's hosted a shower for her. It's something you can put in your guest room. It's just a really nice, thoughtful gift.
There are so many unique gifts out there right now that aren't just necessarily the traditional china stemware, you know, glassware, things like that. You've got some monogram stuff
so
down here, too.
Another great unique gift that, you know, something that would set your gift apart is we've got monogrammed cocktail napkins and also monogrammed dinner napkins. And then the ones that you're holding up there are really fun. They're paper coasters that you can use with your initials.
You know, you can even do that at the reception, maybe, if you got those printed out beforehand and leave them at the party. It's so nice to see the monograms.
Exactly, and you can use them after the wedding, too.
And then tell me about this. Now, I'm a big fan of this for hostess gifts. I'll put a basket together kind of like this, and I see it looks like maybe kind of an Italian pasta theme.
Yes, what we have here, I love cello-wrapped gifts. They make a great impression, especially if you're coming into a shower. Everyone can see that it's a visually impactful gift. So we've got a Le Creuset Dutch oven, and this is in a gorgeous new color that's called Azure Blue that's, again, exclusive to Williams-Sonoma. We've added some dry pasta, some pasta sauce, and olive wood pasta rake. So, again, like a really thoughtful gift that's saying, you know, here's like dinner in a pot, literally.
Now, a little bit earlier, we shot some footage of a kind of a grilling thing, which would be great for the guy.
Exactly. Men are going to love this. Also, anyone who lives in California can obviously grill year-round. So this is another great gift. And what we have here are grill tools, a lovely platter, of course, a grilling book, and then steak knives.
Oh, fantastic. And, you know, you don't necessarily, a lot of couples, maybe like you said, this is their second, third, maybe fourth wedding, you never know. And if the couple is already sort of outfitted, there are a couple of different options that they can take, too.
Sure.
You know, I know a lot of the local art galleries now will let you register for a piece of artwork, which I think is fantastic.
Nice idea.
And if you're maybe thinking charitable, there's also a great website called justgive.org, and they've got like 150 different organizations that you can do as a charitable thing. Or you can even do something that my husband and I did, and this was a great idea. My husband had been married before I was a little older. We actually registered for our honeymoon. You can go to honeymoonwishes.com. It's a wonderful site. You can get your honeymoon paid for. We wrote all of our thank you notes on postcards from all the different places. It was so much fun. So it's just nice to know there are so many different options now for people.
There absolutely are.
Well, Amy, thank you so much. You can go to our website at viewfromthebay.com to get information on maybe Amy planning your entire wedding or getting these great ideas. And thank you very much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Twin sisters overcome